Trump praised Tim Walz for how he handled the protests over George Floyd. Audio. Tim Walz, the newly named running mate of Kamala Harris, has been the target of intense criticism from Trump's supporters over his handling of the 2020 protests in the wake of George Floyd's murder. In contrast, Trump has previously praised Walz, a Democrat from Minnesota. Senator J.D. Vance, who is being considered by Trump for the vice presidency, asserted on Tuesday that Walz was allegedly cheering on the riots in Minneapolis while the city was burning. In a press release, the Trump campaign, the Republican National Committee, and the MAGA Incorporated Super PAC all repeated the bogus allegation, according to NBC News. Legislative Republican Steve Scalise, Republican Louisiana, and Elise Stefanik, Republican New York, took to X to accuse Walz of letting rioters burn Minneapolis to the ground in 2020 and supported defund the police BLM that razed cities to the ground. In a phone conversation with a group of governors, Trump expressed his very happy admiration for Walz's efforts to bring big numbers of law enforcement into the city. The president cited Walz's leadership as an example for other governors to follow, despite the fact that a number of Republicans had denounced him during the call on June 1, 2020. Trump announced that he knew Governor Walz was on the other end, spoke with him, and agreed with his handling of the situation over the past few days. He went on to declare Walz a great guy. "The past several days, Tim, I was really pleased with," Trump added. "The large numbers knocked them out like bowling pins when you called them up." During another part of the discussion, Trump claimed that he had urged Walz to deploy the National Guard, saying, "I said, you had to employ the National Guard in great numbers." An ABC News report states that a representative for the Harris-Walz campaign denied the claim even though he thought Harris would be a great vice president. Trump nevertheless referred to her selection as a surprise option. "It was unexpected," Trump claimed during an appearance on Wednesday's Fox and Friends with Fox News. Noting that Walz was a very liberal man, the former president said, "I could not be more thrilled." To add insult to injury, Trump said that Walz was just as liberal as Sanders. The Hill noted, however, that Walz is considerably more moderate than Vermont's independent senator, based on his voting record.